with another video. Today's video, we got two topics to talk about. First topic, Nore Drinkchamps, Tang, DJ EFN offends the Tang, calls them flunkies. Let's talk about it. So, Drinkchamps. I watch Drinkchamps. I like Drinkchamps. Do I think they need to slow down on the alcohol a bit? Yes. Especially Nore being the main host. I believe, Nore, he wants to get lit and get paid. He wants to turn up and still get paid. But you also got to get in your professional bag and realize this is an interview. At this moment, you're a journalist. You're at work and you're supposed to drink and turn up with the guests, but you're not supposed to be more turned up than the guest. And one thing about alcohol tends to make a lot of people tell the truth. So it's funny to me when a lot of people blame things they say on alcohol and they say, nah, man, I was drunk. Well, to me, when you say that, that means you were telling the truth. That doesn't mean to me you're saying you didn't know what you said. That means to me you were in your bag and that you were at your most honest moment. You were at your most vulnerable, honest moment. That's what that tells me anytime I hear people use that excuse. So they use the same excuse. We were drunk. We messed up. Blase blah. Okay. But to call Shaheem and those guys flunkies, come on, man. That's the woo you talking about right there, man. That's Tang, bro. You call those guys flunkies what? Because they're not the main members? The members people can differentiate from, the Raekwon. Come on, man. Everyone knows Shaheem, man. Everyone knows these guys, man. Sons of Man. Everybody knows what the Woo's about. The Woo has so many different factions. It's not just the first 9. It's so many different crews inside of the Wu-Tang. And he knows this. He knows these guys personally. So for them to get out, come on, man, for you to get out of pocket like that, it's like what y'all had something on y'all chest. They probably was feeling some type of way. What y'all had some old tension from back in the day. Something happened in the studio in the 90s. Because, Nore take a lot of little shots at people. But one thing I do respect is the fact that he does it in front of their face. He doesn't do it on Instagram. He actually does it in front of their face while drinking with the person. Like if you watch a lot of his different, like the T-Pain or the DJ Khaled, they had DJ Khaled sweating. Man, one point in the interview, EFN was like, yo, let that man get home to his family, man. If you don't know what that mean take the gas off him, man. God damn it. Let him rock. Let him get home to his family, man. I said, Jesus. Because you see, I do this thing. So when I watch these shows, I'm not watching it from a fan aspect. I'm watching it like I'm breaking it down. Like, so when I see things, I'm like, oh man, they got Khaled sweating. He was uncomfortable. It looked like Khaled was missing for so long. They was just looking for him and they finally found him. And it feel like all the people that were looking for him, they gave all their questions to Nore. Yeah. So, like I said, man, they get a little bit too lit on that show and they start talking crazy. Or they start talking truthful, as I said. You feel me? Maybe these are things Nore and EFN talked about behind closed doors back in the day. Because they homeboys. They're business partners, but they also homeboys. Let's keep it honest. They're homeboys. So this is talk they probably was having behind closed doors, and you get to talking and, yeah, you say the wrong thing, man. And we live in an era now with the internet where what you say is stamped. And with a platform like Drinkchamps, come on, man. It's on Revolt, mass appeal, and title. Come on, man. That's stamped. Everybody's gonna be knowing about that. You feel me? So I think Nore jumped out of his face, him and EFN, talking a little crazy. You feel me? About the woo. And Nore ain't no big artist like that. Like Nore ain't no Tupac. He ain't no Biggie. You ain't never heard Nore in nobody's top 5. Not to say he's probably not in people's top 5. I'm just saying, like, it's not to say he that guy and he could talk from that position like, yeah, I done had this, that. Nore probably had, what, one good album, and 9 out of 10, I didn't listen to it. Just gonna keep it honest. I wasn't a Noriega and Capone fan. I didn't listen to Noriega and Capone. Not to say they can't rap, but I didn't listen to Noriega and Capone, man. I could understand if maybe Prodigy had said something. It's like, Prodigy, they had a lot of success. Mobb Deep, you know what I mean? Okay, they from the 90s. Maybe they know something where, you know, they could come. You see where I'm going with this? Feel me? Drop it in the comment section if you feel me. You feel I'm going with this? Like, but Nore, nah, man. Nore probably had one good album, and nobody's bumping that. People still bump the woo. Don't get me wrong. Nore probably still has a lot of fans. There's probably people that do listen to Noriega. Me personally, I'm not one of them. But the Wu-Tang Clan, they're definitely a more broadcast, known rap act. People got Wu tatted on them, man. There's people running around in the world right now with the Wu-Tang tatted on them. Stamped, as I said. Same thing with groups like Dipset. Cult followings, they call it. Me personally, I wouldn't do it. Maybe if I was in my teenage years, yeah, I probably would have. Because like I said, cult following, man. I'm a part of this hip-hop thing myself, and I know how it feels to be indoctrinated in this shit and you really F with a group or a crew of rappers or one rapper and that's your favorite rapper. All right. Let's get into Joey Crack. Slaughtering people, bringing ton of keys from Puerto Rico. I'd rather be feared than loved because the fear lasts longer. Joey Crack. My man Joey Crack. Let's get into it. Alright. So Fat Joe, my man Star, broke the paperwork online. But everyone's saying it's fake. They're saying certain things are not where they're supposed to be. This, that, and the third. So we don't know if Joey is snitch or not. We don't know this yet. But we can only speculate. And I ain't gonna hold you. I don't think Star would drop paperwork like that on his platform if there wasn't at least 50% truth in what's being said or presented. You get me? But it seems to me a lot of the old rappers from back in the day, they all getting their time to shine. A lot of them, hey, check Joey out, man. It's a nice pick right here. Yeah. It's a nice pick right here. So like I said, a lot of the rappers from back in the day who we thought were gangsters, who we ourselves thought to portray. Me, myself, I'm no different from you. I, at one time, wanted to portray a gangster rapper. You feel me? I was influenced by rap. I'm still to somewhat a bit influenced by rap because I like jewelry and crap like that, but I understand what this art form is now. It's deeper than music. It's not just the music being made. It's a lot of different things outside of the music that's also being done that's not said. You get older, you start realizing that. As a child, you don't care about nothing that's going on and no business contract going on. You don't. All you want to see is your favorite rapper with the biggest chain you ever seen on a person's neck, and you want to see him on MTV or BET stunting. And you want to see mad cars, fly clothes, and you want to see the extravagant lifestyle. That's what I fell in love when it came to hip hop. And I believe many people, when it came to hip hop, that's what they fell in love with. They fell in love with the extravagancy of the lifestyle. And maybe fatjoe, like us, coming out of the hood, same thing with him. Infatuated by the money, the women that come from it, the groupies, it's a bag that come with this thing. But they saying Joey name wrapped up in some paperwork, man. Tell me what y'all think in the comments. Me personally, I don't know. I haven't seen the paperwork myself. I've just seen the talks online, and I said I'm gonna give my little 1-2 on it. But maybe take a look at the photos that I'm showing right now. What do y'all think? He seems very friendly. Do you have pictures taken like this? He seems rather friendly. I mean, we all have family in law enforcement, or we know a cop, or so that's nothing new. Cops are regular people like you and I. They have a job. They wake up in the morning, put one pants leg on at a time, lace up their boots, clock in. Regular people. So there's people, husbands, wives, sisters, brothers. There's dudes that's street dudes, and their brother's a cop. Real talk. Real talk. Like, if you know, you know. There's people out there that their mom are cops, and they literally are doing bids right now. Facts. You wouldn't believe half the people that a lot of times do the crimes, most of their families in law enforcement. Tell you the honest truth. And I'm saying that because I've dated so many different girls in my life that I just know a bunch of different situations, man. I'm not going to divulge, but it's just I'm just running through a lot of different things that I know. And I'm just like, yeah, like you would think, wow, like this person being a cop, you would be in check, and you actually end up the total opposite. It's like you want to put shame. You feel me? Or maybe I'm thinking too much into it. Y'all let me know in the comments, man. But hey, if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. If you're already subscribed, stay subscribed. I drop daily videos, daily uploads. You're now welcome to K-Will TV. I'm going to catch y'all in the next one.